Hi, it's Bernie back again. So a little bit of stuff on the go. We got the cab here, and you see it a while ago. It was on the trailer. You're saying, well, did you do anything with it yet? Well, we haven't, but anyway, give a little look at it. So there used to be a seat here, and on the back. Anyway, it's up in that area. But we pulled that out, and we pulled the lower piece for the seat out, and obviously is a huge inspection hole, I guess, or access panel for the engine transmission. I guess mostly the transmission, so to speak. And when we were looking around, it's still in pretty good shape. I'm pretty amazed, actually, considering how long it's been in the woods. But as you can see right here, like, we have some holes right here, and I think that I think the hole in this area here was around where the body mount was, and same on the other side. So, and obviously this is a battery access here. This is all under the seat. So anyway, we started on the other side. I got some panels made for down here. We got these pieces cut off too, but the thing is, I guess it was this side was up, and it was in a you know, I mean, God knows, it could have been in the woods 50 odd years, who knows. But anyway, this area here, like, the funny thing is, the rockers here, get the light in the way, they're really solid. Like, they're not rusty at all. There's a little bit of rust right here. Like, I could have cut out a bit here or done that here, but I don't really like all the pitting, so we're going to make, I'm probably going to make most of the floor for it again. So we're going to make these pieces here, you know, make these out of metal, and that way when we go in the back, we can make a turn back here and put a piece across and do the other side, so we'll have it going on, and it will come off it, probably run one across here and come off it for our body mounts. So most of the floor is probably going to be cut out, and not all at one time, because we're still trying to keep it, you know, somewhat in one shape. So we're going to add to it. We'll probably cut one rocker out at a time and the other one. So we have made this one already. I got it on a bench order, but as you can see, I don't know where the measuring tape went to right now. Anyway, you can see, anyway, she's 2 inches here, and it comes down over here, it tapers, and to get this roundest part of it for the door. See, the door fits there, and in the lower piece under the door going down, it comes there, right? So anyway, so we took a piece of 2-inch square steel, and I know it's probably a bit overkill for it, but it's not going to hurt making it a little bit stronger, and we actually sliced it that. So anyway, that there's a pair of hands. So what we end up having is this piece here. So I'll bring it over here, lay it by, just lay it by here. But as you can see, it's flat on the back as this is. That is down here, and it curves. So that's what we're going to make. And anyway, when we get it done, we'll probably see if we can weld two of them in, depending on how much time we get at it. So this is what we start with. We start with a piece of 2x2. It'd be much better if you actually had it with a 1/16 wile. You didn't make it where I was picking it up to, so this is 1/8 wile. But by the time we cut it out, it doesn't add that much weight to it, and anything that's going to make it stronger will be better. So now we start. Oh yeah, another thing, don't pay any attention to this. I'm making a set of log manifolds for my Firebird. I got to take our up and forward headers off. That's going to be in another video anyway. And we got another one made here on the side of it. So plug access thing. It got me drove mad. I got to be able to change the spark plugs on it without jacking it up and getting underneath. Alright, so onto this. So anyway, found the measuring tape. So you can see we have here, it's pretty well 2 inches. right there, and we come back here where it tapers over. You can see it goes down like, you know, goes out like 1.8 inches at the front to do the same thing. So to get that curve, we'll get that curve into it, right? So we come back over here. I got this cut the same length as the one was done originally. So all we're going to do, we measure in 1.8 inches here, 1.8 inches here, and we'll cut this pie piece out, so to speak. So we'll leave this piece on the back and just take this middle piece out, and we'll tip that in. So we get that in, get it tacked, and we can put this piece back onto it, and that gives us the curve. So on the end of it over here, we leave a little extra because obviously we're going to bend it, but it'll turn over. But this is going to turn back along the back of the cab. So anyway, to run a piece in between it. So what we'll do now, we'll cut this out and check back. Okay, so this is what we got here. Got the opening cut into it. You see the pie piece, so to speak, is cut out on both ends. Now this thing here we'll put a bend in on it after, right? So this is done on this side. So all we gotta do, we gotta flip it over, cut the back out of it the same way, and then we'll finish cutting it through and start welding it together. Okay, so we have the pieces cut out of both ends. It's kind of bent up on an angle here, but that's what we do now. What we're going to do is we'll get a clamp this down there, weld on both sides, the seam, same thing on the other side, and we get the clamp down on the ends. What I usually do then, I'll cut the middle piece, and that'll give it more of a bow into it, right? So just clamping will give a few tacks onto it and make a little picture of everything. So we have this one tacked right here now up as far as here. We didn't go up here any further. But the thing is, we're pulling it this way together. But what happens when we cut the slice into it, the pipe actually spread out that way. So when you look at it here, you can see that it's actually out. So what I'll end up doing, I'll get this little C-clamp here, and I'll put it on there like so, and I'll pull it in until it's flush again, so we get a good seam, nice even seam to weld onto it, right? So we'll continue on. I'll get a picture of it. Okay, so we have it all tacked. You know, some might rough a little bit with the cut, because like I said, you see there's a little bit of a gap here, but I was looking for the nice arc on it, right? So we'll finish tacking the other side just like that. We'll fully weld it, and then we'll knock it down with the flat wheel. See how it looks then. Okay, so moving right along. Yeah, we got it all welded. Not going to turn it over just yet because it's hot, both sides. So the next step is get a flat wheel, smooth it all out, and should be starting to come along then. And there we have it. We have a pair of them here. We have one here right now, and you can see we got the curve onto it, and we got the straight edge onto it here. And it looks going to look pretty well the same as this one. So we should have a piece that'll come down the door sill and go wrap around the back of the cab, and the other one will go down the door sill, wrap around the back of the cab, and from there we'll come across with a piece of metal in the back of the cab, and I think we're going to put a piece of metal here before we go at any of this here. So that's it for this night. So anyway, maybe tomorrow, or we'll get back at it and see if we can get the seals put in.